Hello and welcome. Today we have another espresso machine. I think this is our third. This is another DeLonghi, which is a great brand. And I can tell you that I think this is probably the best one that I've got so far. Basically because it just does everything for you. But before we get into all that, I'm going to show you what kind of comes with it. It comes with a total hardness test, a little thank you note, pre-ground coffee measuring scoop. If you use pre-ground coffee, we've got coffee beans today. That's the water softening filter. And then this right here is a descaler. That's the milk spout. That's the milk intake tube, the milk container lid, and then the milk container itself. Milk container connector, and it came with an extra one of those. All right, without turning this on, we're gonna go through some of what these buttons are. And starting right down here is the on-off button. This is the X2 button. Settings when pressed, you hold for 5 seconds. B3 are the direct settings. So you got the latte, macchiato, cappuccino, espresso, coffee, and hot water if you want to make a tea. And this is the descaling button. And this is the clean the milk container button. This is the strength selection and pre-ground function. There's no way to turn them on to show you. So maybe you can see them in the book. The very top, they're the exhaust water filter indicator, water indicator, general alarm indicator, ground container indicator, and descaling light. Those are all found up here. All right, it doesn't say how to get this tank out, so we're just gonna give it a little tug. Pull it straight out. So this does have a groove. Oops, got to put the lid back on. That does sit up by itself. This goes in like this. There's a little channel right here. Get it back in the groove. Slide it right in. We're full. All right, that's good. You might notice the lighting's a little different than when we started because I just went upstairs and watched a whole bunch of videos as to why this wasn't working the way it was supposed to. See this little light right here? I thought it was just because the coffee grounds were empty. Well, no, that's telling me that this drawer was pulled out. So I got down here, I couldn't find it anywhere. I just started pushing stuff. I pushed that drawer in, and now we're back in business. So we can go through this the way we're supposed to. Connect the hot water spout to the machine. It's connected. Add the large water container. That's there. Press the settings button, which is now blinking. Hot water will be delivered by the water spout. The machine is now primed. It heats up and delivers hot water by the coffee spouts. The machine is ready for use. All right, that's it. It's primed and ready to go. Setting in here that you can do it finer is the low number, coarser is the high number. We're gonna leave it set to just medium. All right, so turn it back on. It looks like it's gonna do that every time you turn it on. That's something. So I just turned it on and it just started doing this on its own. I didn't tell it to. So you might wanna make sure you have something under here when you turn this thing on in the morning. We left that on the middle setting. And there's a piping hot cup of espresso. Fresh ground coffee. Very, very strong. Very good. I like it. So this wouldn't be a run through without, let's try a milk-based one. I want to use that cup, but since I never used it before, I think I'll hold off. And this comes out, this goes in, and now I have all 4 of those are lit up except for the hot water because I just took off the hot water spout. And now I'm gonna get a bigger cup. It might be too big, but I just don't want to spill over. I'm gonna press cappuccino. It's grinding the coffee. Now it's starting to steam the milk, I think. Everything's got to warm up. It's okay. I'm already happy I got a bigger cup. And then it says clean again. We have cappuccino. It says to clean again. I'm going to push this right here. Press that. I think it's just going to rinse out the milk tube just a little bit. Now you can take that off and put it in the fridge. Now, if this is not strong enough for you, you can always put it back in there and hit the espresso button. Little pro tip. Still pretty strong. Still very strong. All right, so something I want to point out. You see it's turned off right now, okay? You turn it on, and it's going to go through a little startup procedure, and it's going to kind of push whatever might be up in there out. So make sure you have a container to catch just that little bit right there. Then when you turn it off, it does it again. And it didn't that time because we didn't make any coffee, but when I turned it off after we made the cappuccino, it went and purged out some water. So just letting you know that. Now I'm taking this off. This can be put in your refrigerator. Just don't leave it in the machine overnight, it'll go bad. The grounds, the coffee grounds, they go down here. You see the little dosing cups? It does that all by themselves. This comes off. You can dump it and rinse it out. That's nice and clean. It goes back in there. Slides back in. On the side of the machine, behind the water, can you see that? This opens up, this comes out, and that's the doser. That's where the ground coffee goes into. It goes right into there. Rinse that off. All right, I did notice this. While I was rinsing it out, you push this all the way down. You can get down all the way down there and get it clean. Let it fit in there. Snap it in place. Good to go. Well, I got to tell you, as far as it goes, I'm really pleased with this. We made a cappuccino. We made an espresso. I think you get the idea. It's well made. It's heavy. It's very heavy, as a matter of fact. And I think it'll last a long time. It's a DeLonghi. I'm pretty sure it'll last a long time. I hope you found this helpful. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.